Hello everyone, I was told not to come out here because I'm too hurt, but I said screw you. I'm announcing my first night here, and I'm not gonna not show up. I'm here to impress the boss, beaten up or not, because of that skank SupernovaTiffy. In fact, welcome to IWD Massacre 6 Pay-Per-View 335 Part 3. For you fans in the crowd, you just seen a dark match. And this is the same night for everyone at home watching this through their TV screen. It's 2 weeks later for you lot. And even Ivan Reaver, the sweet Ivan Reaver, offered to carry me out here if I was so insistent on coming out. But I told him, no, I can do this. My job is to call what happened last week and sit at the ringside at the announce table with him to call this night. And I'm going to see it through. I don't care what SupernovaTiffy tries to do or tried to do. She's nothing but a coward. And yes, I haven't accepted our match for the next pay-per-view. Guess what? I agree with him. I also accept. It doesn't really matter at this point. I will take you on. You're nothing but an ugly, fake-ass hoe who has no confidence in herself. And let's face it, you're just an ugly person. So, obviously, this match was a tag team match. The title's on the line. Claw Star with a very upset Sally, because just had the plug pulled, taking on a random team, which is Jason, Lance, and Wild Style. Which, let's face it, they weren't that good of a team. And then here's Ada coming up, because she overheard a backstage segment about how Claw was bad-mouthing her and wanted her and Sky to be basically dead. So she comes out and attacks them with her poisonous mist, but it's not what happened. He was just upset about the whole Jess thing, which is completely understandable because they're Jess's best friends, but she didn't know that at the time, so she's out there beating the crap out of him. And then she leaves, and there's Jason, and there's Jason getting powerbombed, and then an FU, and then he trips because he was blinded, and then Jason kicks him, or drop kicks him, and then Wild Style attacks the Star, and they're going back and forth, and then Jason pins him. So close. And then the women's title is on the line, and Gwen was defending it against Lucy Lucky, Sally, Zoe, and then SupernovaTiffy. And at the time, she was bad-mouthing me. And nobody got it because there was a segment going on when she was in my face trying to get Ivan Reaver's attention, because that's all she is an attention whore. She's an ugly attention whore who thinks everything should be about her because she is a me person. And SupernovaTiffy believed she won this match, and there was a beautiful 450 by Sally. And we don't actually show the part where she won it. And then she attacks me here because she's an awful person, and I have not been trained yet at this point, but I will be. And she's continuing to attack me, somebody that has zero experience in the ring, so to speak. Yes, I am a referee, but I am not a wrestler. But that didn't matter to her, did it? All she cared about was beating me up because she thinks that she's a hot shit, and she's not, because Ivan Reaver doesn't obviously want to be with a skank-ass hoe like her. So, I will end up kicking her ass at the next pay-per-view. Mark my words. I will train my heart out and be better than she could ever even imagine. And what you're seeing now will be the last time that this is seen, because she will never get to me like this ever again. And then earlier in the show, we had some Jess specials, which is what you're seeing here. And we haven't really had any updates on Jess's coma and her plug being pulled. And then IVATOPIA being sent to the airport. Hopefully we can get updates soon, or at least before this match gets over with. And here comes the wonderful, the sexy Ivan Reaver himself. Because it is always and forever will be Reaver time. Look how cute he is. And here he comes, strutting his stuff. Man, he is sexy. No wonder SupernovaTiffy loves him. But he's not hers, so he's free. For me, anyways. Come on, Ivan. Come sit down next to me. Or I can sit on you. Come on, take a seat. Take a seat.
Well, hello there, welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Domination. This is Chronic Pain Show 335, Massacre 6 PPV. The game is Pro Wrestling X, currently in early access on Steam, where you can buy it. As you can see by the link on the screen, me, IVATOPIA, and my wife, who is going to be helping out with this, has nothing to do with the game other than buying it and playing it and enjoying it. Same goes for any 5 Pro Wrestling World gameplay that might be used in this video. The link for them is also from Steam above. And also, I would like to add, the opening music you can hear right now is from the title screen from the Pro Wrestling X game itself, as well as being written by Douglas Patrick. Check out his YouTube and hope you enjoy the show. Welcome back. We got Theodore versus Crusher defending the Stream Fighter title, and then the main event will be the world title will be Ruthless defending against Dane. And as you see, Crusher's making his way out now for the next match, and after the entrances, we'll be then going to the Jess special. I believe it was one of the matches she had. Speaking of Jess, why April was in the back and getting seen to and checked out, I got an update that's about Jess and IVATOPIA. Apparently, Amy has pulled the plug officially on Jess, and she's somehow miraculously hanging on there. Doctors don't think she'll make it through the night, but she is hanging on right now. And as for IVATOPIA, apparently the limo dropped him off at the hospital that Ruby is being basically kept at. We're not sure why. It's after maybe about 10-15 minutes. He was being dragged out there screaming at her, like, "You bitch, you said you would save her, you bitch," and stuff like this, and thrown back the limo, and as far as I know, being taken to the hospital now. Not the hospital, sorry, the airport again. So I guess we have some updates on that when he gets to the airport, so I don't know what that was about.
Maybe he tried to make a deal with the devil.
But it seems he was dropped off there on Ruby's request, apparently. So instead of the limo taken straight to the airport, he had no say in it, it was dropped off there. So I don't know what that was about, but anyway, we got Theodore here, the defending Stream Fighter champion. But like I said, we're going to some Jess special, again, hopefully.
I hope he wins.
Yeah, we're going to say in a bit. And obviously, again, we're not sure when this stuff was. This could be a couple of months ago with Jess. We're going to do some more specials with her, more to finish off that series, and as a tribute to her, because like I said, that we don't think she's going to make it through the night at this moment.
She might prove everybody wrong. She is a fighter, you know.
Oh, hopefully that's right. You're right, but chances are slim. You may have won last time, Jess Awesome, but one win doesn't mean anything in this business.
She's been winning a lot lately, hasn't she?
If anything, I know what to expect this time, and I won't allow the same thing to happen again. Yeah, I think she's been doing a lot better. At least she was. Oh, she's on the table.
Maybe her love for IVATOPIA will make her live.
Oh, we'll find out. Jess completely messed that move up. Again, I don't know how many months ago this was. Oh, that was a beautiful running Zaguri though. She pulled that back. It seems that Amigio, or whatever his name, decided to do a smart move by staying away from her, but then just kind of stood there and let her hit her with that. Oh, look at that move. Boom! She's all over him now.
So do you want Jess to win?
Oh yeah, she's doing representing IWD, you know, fish, isn't she?
Oh, that was it. Live?
The what?
You want her to live.
Well yeah, of course, I already stated that. Why wouldn't I?
What were you gonna say? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Forgot what I was going to say now because you interrupted.
Sorry.
She's all on the guitar there. She's playing. Oh, the sounds. You know, no, it's not. Obviously, she's still representing IWD, even though technically she's not working for us at this point. Well, she is still in the background, but you know what I'm saying. I feel when she's in the ring with these indies, she's still IWD superstar, isn't she? She's still in deployment here.
Do you think IVATOPIA'S ever going to be able to come back?
If he can find his way home, but I don't know if he'll be able to.
Is he not very direction savvy?
No, unfortunately. But again, he's been taken by a plane and dropped off somewhere. So unless he learns how to fly,
Good.
he's going to have no money, he's going to have no passport.
Can always get a boat.
Again, if I'm not mistaken, he's been put randomly, probably going to put somewhere where they don't even speak English. He only knows one language. Like you said, he's not technically been fired from IWD, but everything else he owns has gone over to Amy now. Other than the clothes he's wearing.
Hopefully he has a lot of clothes on.
He's what he was wearing earlier. He had wrestling gear on, so not particularly. I don't think he had a shirt on, did he?
They're not even going to allow him to change?
No, it's what he's still wearing. And also all the contracts who work for him technically. Do you know who he manages? So I believe that's Ada, Cindy, Emma, Winner. Oh, here comes Federation Online.
What about Kyla?
Well, Kyla's like I was about to get to Kyla. She works as a all over. She's trying to interfere and she got caught.
She was like the maid or whatever.
Yeah, she's not. Her wrestling career doesn't go under him. She's like you said, the maid. But that's all under Amy now. Oh my God,
Which
she
isn't
was
good for her because
and Karen and
her
Manoni.
and Amy never really got on.
I don't think that's the whole point why Amy wanted that sort of stuff. Because remember, technically she's working here for 2 years unpaid because of Amy screwing her over with the contract, if you remember. And she could only ever be paid by IVATOPIA. That's something. If she can only be paid by IVATOPIA, is that transferred to Amy, or does that not work that way, meaning she cannot be paid whatsoever now that he's gone?
Ooh, she needs to find that out.
Yeah, because that's something, doesn't it? She may not ever be able to be paid now for whatever's left of 2 years.
What's going to happen to all of IVATOPIA'S kids? If he's not getting paid, they can't get child support.
Well, yeah, exactly. So Amy would cut that off. The only one she would give the money to is her own.
And Ruby's.
Oh yeah, once Ruby finished having her, she hadn't had it yet, so none of the others will get any.
I
Whoa,
guess technically it's Jess's?
Yeah, it's her egg.
That's so weird that she's giving birth to her grandchild.
Well, she like I said, Ruby is one weird, sick individual, isn't she? Oh, from behind. Oh, into a pin position.
Wow, IVATOPIA
One,
got involved with her.
two. Well, she had a lot of people fooled, didn't she? Because, like, didn't she first relationship in this company was with Gary, wasn't it? When he was the owner, and she ended up screwing him out of the company. And then managed to win herself a world title run, didn't she? And then she got self-involved with Striker and stuff.
What was your first impressions of her?
Well, when we first met her, like I said, she kind of hid what she did, didn't she? She came across as very knowledgeable and I guess even sweet in a way. And then after what she did to Gary and jumped straight to Striker, and we realised she wasn't. And we've seen her true colours ever since. Oh, that's a weird pin position. 1, 2. I've dated her once or twice in the past. She quite often has to pin position with me in the past, but in the bedroom, not in the ring. Hopefully you can test that pin position with me soon.
Maybe.
2.
And hopefully SupernovaTiffy stays out of it.
Yeah, like I said, you win that match in a month's time after I give you some good training.
Yes.
Then I'll give you 2 more dates.
And more than just in the bed.
I'll give you 2 more dates and stuff then. So you get 1 date and then you get 2 more. And we can go from there. Ow, she's a bit low and low. These are educated feet of hers. Oh, surfboard. You gonna tap?
Hopefully I can be better than all the other people you've been with. I don't know if it's as many as IVATOPIA.
No. Oh! What a move by... Is it Karen then?
Mm-hmm.
I think Jess was going to win that then.
Because I think you're more selective than he is.
Oh, yeah. I think in the company, I think he's been with every woman on the roster.
If not most.
I think on the roster, I've maybe been about 5 people, that's it. The main 2, SupernovaTiffy and Jess. And of course, I had a little small one-night stand with Ruby before I realised how crazy she was. I think
She's
a lot of
good
people
as
have.
everyone says she is.
One thing you can't fault her on in the bedroom. That's one thing with her. That's one thing you can't fault her on. But again, how much practice she had. You've seen her back how many times?
She'd be very loose.
Yeah, but she not really knows how to wrap it around, if you know what I mean. Well, that's beside the point. That's before I knew she'd been with so many people and. And even those like once or twice with Amy. That's really basically it. And then of course, you had that one little turn. So it's really you 5. Oh, she's going for here from the middle turnbuckle. I thought the ref was going to wallop her then. Oh, that was a good move.
2. 1, 2.
Let's slow the count there.
Right? That was at least a 3.
Oh, that was a rope break. He was quicker than that rope break though.
Do you think he's been paid?
No, I feel of what we've seen from the Indies when she's worked for him a few times. Oh, that was a good move by her. Some strength there. That he hasn't really liked Jess much.
Who has?
The coach, the ref.
Oh, yeah.
He's only running the wrestling school, isn't he? In the past, he seemed to. Oh, she's back in the ring. You know, he doesn't seem to like Jess that much. Okay, like he's telling her to get out, but she's not actually getting out. He's not really doing anything to do it. So Jess is kicking her out. Like he just back to the situation instead of getting her out of there. He gets back to it and letting Jess do it. What the? Did Kara pull the rope down on her then?
Not entirely sure what happened there.
She might have pulled the rope down, or else she slipped by getting distracted by her. Oh, monkey flip. Nice.
That was a good move.
Definitely. We've got 6 minutes 15 for her to pull this off. Oh, that's a cocky pin. 1. Oh, come on, that should have been at least a 2.5. There's that pin again. 1, 2, 3. Come on, ref. Count back in again. That pin will take me back, like I said. You know, she wasn't wearing them pants at the time. Or any, in fact.
I still think he's gonna do a fast count if she gets pinned.
Maybe. He's actually in Karen's face for once. Huh. Oh, she's... Oh. Did he tell her to bring that in there? Oh. Ow!
Oof.
The ref just let that go. Oh, she's not even tackling the match. You know, it backfired and hit her in the face. Oh, God! That was some power then by Jess. She had sick of Karen getting involved.
She is very strong.
Like I said, she is. Her strength has grown since she's been in the Indies. And then before, like, some kind of like a leg scissors thing. Okay, why was he counting with glass? He just snatched it off her, but kind of hit her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seriously, referee, why is he carrying that glass? Like, you see that? He tried to throw it at her face, and she cartwheeled out of the way. That was good wing awareness by Jess there. Oh, he finally tapped, and he had to accept it. Oh, he could Karen again. She was a bit cut up from that glass she brought in earlier. Oh, she saw Jess and tried to get out of the way. Jess saw her.
Too slow.
Isn't that Karen's belt she brought out?
Maybe.
Yeah, Jess is running off with it. Okay, we're back to our next match. The Stream Fighter titles on the line. Of course, Theodore defending, taking on Crusher. Crusher wants to win this because he feels he'll get more TV time, more matches means you get more opponents, more people to destroy, more people to hurt, and more people to crush. Beautiful Pele, great move by Theodore then, blocking it. Ah, but he should have turned his back on Crusher, not this soon in the match. That was stupid of him. Oh, that was unique. Did you see that? Crusher grabbed the turnbuckles and then basically like backheeled him in the face. That's very unique. Crusher is one of the best in the business, but sometimes people in the business just have your number. And unfortunately, Crusher, I've always had his number when we come to our matches. Everyone else, like 99% of the rest of the roster, fear him. And even when we first started, I did technically try to use the people in the back to keep him out of the tournament, to keep him away. But when I got in the ring with him, I don't know what it is about me and him, but I always seem to have his number when it comes into our matches.
Is there anybody you particularly fear in the back?
Not directly, but there's certain people who are harder to beat than others, and I will give Striker the credit for that. But Crusher's, I've always had his number when it comes to him.
So there's nobody in the back that you're like, oh no, I've got to face him again.
Oh yeah, I get that because I get bored of beating the same people, but that's not because I'm scared of them. I'll stop you there. We've got Theodore in the back. Let's go to him now. I am the legend. You know what? I can't do this tonight. I may be the legendary Theodore, but there's another person out there who, in my opinion, he's always fought tooth and nail to be like me, to be legendary. You know what? I know you're not going to hear this, but IVATOPIA, I officially believe you're legendary. You hit my stats of what you did tonight. And I understand why she did it, Gwen, but I'm so disappointed that you did it. Again, we're not exactly friends, so you do you. And I'm so sorry for you, IVATOPIA, and I miss you being around. And of course, I'm especially going to miss Jess. Awesome. Hell, you're one of the few people back here over the SupernovaTiffy, and myself, who I believe is truly legendary. Maybe, just maybe, that legendariness is going to pop out when you need it most to keep you alive and bring you back to us. Because that's all you've got left now. Don't give up, Jess. I know you're not going to hear this, but don't give up. As for you, Crusher, Stream Fighter title on the line tonight. I'm going to dedicate this match to the legendary IVATOPIA and the legendary Jess Awesome. So come at me. Because as long as I'm standing, their memory's going to live on. So with that being said, cheer for me. Cheer, and you're cheering, thank you. But for once, don't give me the cheers. Cheer for IVATOPIA. Cheer for Jess Awesome. Cheer for legendariness. Wow, that's that by Theodore then. Unfortunately, though, IVATOPIA's finally got what he's been wanting all these years, is the praise and legendary status from Theodore.
No.
And he's not here to see it, or hear it, and probably never will.
He might.
Yeah, he might, but like I said, the chances are slim. And that did remind me, so I said I've been with 5 people in the company, technically it's 6. I forgot we had a little fling here and there with Gwen, so 6.
Is there any girl you wouldn't want to be involved with?
Ruby.
But you've already been with Ruby.
Well, you said want to be involved with.
Okay, anybody that you haven't been involved with that you would never be involved with.
In what way? Do you mean give them a chance of dating? Because right now, obviously I won't want to involve in any of them because I'm going on some dates with you. So you're basically saying if we...
saying in general.
So we didn't work out.
Yeah.
I don't know, because everyone's got the good quality, haven't they, back there?
True. What about Amy?
Well, technically, you just said who I haven't been with. I said I've been with her once or twice.
Oh, I forgot.
Who I haven't been with, like I said, maybe... I guess right now, Ruth seems to be a mess with the whole Dane situation. They might be back together at the end of this. You've got the Sky situation with Gary. I don't really get on with Gary. And he's now got Ada thrown in there, so probably her, but not because of her herself, but because of the situation she's in.
Who her partner is?
Yeah.
Partners?
Yeah, probably Lucy wouldn't be interested in, especially her attitude with Grasshopper and stuff.
So do you think SupernovaTiffy's legendary? Like Theodore said?
Well, like, technically, like I said, I feel Theodore's legendariness, he just kind of... He just really makes it up. It's not like IVATOPIA, who sits there with his own book to him.
True.
So at the end of the day, if you want to talk about truly legendary, who's a former 9-time world champion in this company? There's only one person I can think of, and that's me. Ivan Reaver. Like, who's even had the Extreme Fighter title that many times? Again, I only can think of one person. That's Happy Man. Theodore's name is not in the conversation in either of them situations. Yes, he's a former, I think, 2 or maybe 3-time world champ. He's 2, 3, maybe 4. I'm not 100% sure. Extreme.
He's still a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm not saying he isn't. But I'm saying to be truly legendary, as he puts it, you need to be the conversation as the greatest of all time. And don't titles stack up. That's what I'm talking about.
Is somebody coming up on the back?
Yeah, it'd be Crusher, as he is absolutely maiming Theodore, who's trying to desperately get out of there right now. But I'll give him credit for dedicating this to IVATOPIA and, of course, to Jess.
Hope he wins.
And I hope he pulls it off too. But, oh God! He was in mid-air, and then got speared into the ow, it like smudged against the cage. Ow! That hurts. So I'm saying, like, Theodore's good. I'm not denying how good he is. He's just not up there with someone like me, Happy Man, or even Striker. And here's Crusher. Ow!
I don't give a flying rat's behind what happened to Jess. The only thing that upsets me is I will never be able to crush her ever again. But what's done is done. If you weaken this business, you will fall. And she's someone who gave everything for this business, and she took the biggest fall of them all. If anything, that actually, you know what? I just have a little respect for her for that. But a little admiration. I didn't expect that. Don't know where that came from, but it's beside the point. The point is about me, you, Theodore. You're hiding behind your legendariness. They're dedicating this match to them. I don't care. What I care about is winning that title, getting back on TV more, getting on PPVs more, to have more opponents, more victim to crush, to rip their gullets out, to destroy them, to pull their hearts out, to chew on and spit in your face. Basically, if you're going to get through this cage match tonight, Theodore, I'm going to take you through hell and back. And if anyone can get through what I'm about to do to you tonight and come out on top, you truly deserve the mocker of legendary. But guess what? I'm going to prove to you and everyone else that is nothing but a self-proclaimed name by you. Because all you're going to be is my crushed victim.
And we're back, and Crusher is literally sending Theodore flying again. And he's crushing, ow, again, with that flying spear into the side of the cage. I think he's his victim right now. You know, did you notice when he was talking there about Jess and stuff? I'm so sorry I don't get to crush you no more and that. And then some kind of thing weird happened with him. He kind of had some kind of like self... Well, actually, I don't know where it came from. I actually respect her. Didn't it? That was quite weird. 1, 2. Ah, kick out. Like, in this company, who's Crusher ever showed respect to over the Grimhole back in the day? Before they basically fell out with each other. Maybe Sky 7.
Maybe. Wasn't he trying to get Sky back, though?
As a manager.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, but he lost that match, didn't he, if I'm not mistaken? Because that was last PPV, wasn't it?
I think so.
Do you remember... oh, yeah, that was because of Jess, wasn't it? If you remember correctly. Gary would have been out for the 10 count, and she was like, what are you doing here? And she was like drunk or something, picked him up.
Thought she was trying to help him or something.
And, oh, he's in a match. Oops, I'm sorry. And Gary ended up going on to win the match because he missed his moonsault, didn't he? Gary got the way later on in the match. So, yeah. So maybe because of that little situation, you know, he said, I've missed, I won't get to crush her now. But because she did what she did, you know, she didn't do it on purpose, he kind of found some sort of respect for her. But like he said, Theodore's hiding behind his legendary status and stuff, that he self-killed himself.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he's gonna... Oh, last second by Theodore, wow.
I kind of want Theodore to win because he dedicated it to IVATOPIA.
And Jess. He did the last match. Was that to Jess? The last PPV and he won that one? I don't think it was dedicated to IVATOPIA this time, though, was it? Oh, so close.
No, because IVATOPIA was still here.
Yeah. But Jess obviously had just been attacked him in the hospital, wasn't it? Oh, brainbuster.
So who do you think the third top male is?
Like as I was saying, I would probably go, if you're going off titles and stuff, it's going to be Gary or Striker. It's going to be me and Happy, 1 and 2. And Gary or Striker. Because if you look at Gary, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's had the world title 6 times or 5 times, something like that. He's had the Stream Fighter and the tag multiple times. And of course, Striker is a former 4-time world champion, if you like it or not. He's had the tag once or twice, and he's had the stream once, I believe. And he's also gone to multiple companies, like I have done myself, where he's had them massive matches with other big names across the world. You see from my history, like I did before I came here. Oh, vicious low blow. So to me, like the top 4, the pillars of this company. Yeah, the pillars of this company is going to be me, Happy, Gary, and like I said, Striker. Or do you put them in, other than me at the number 1, obviously, is up to you, and I'm probably Happy too, and where you want to put the others. And you've got other really good competitors who deserve more titles, so someone like Sir Dave, Pitbull. Oh, I think he's over when he's Stream Fighter champion. And even Crusher, really. But considering how good Crusher is, as he gets caught at the last second there, he hasn't had that many title runs. There's a few people in this company who haven't had that many title runs, but they deserve more. And of course, if you title runs, then you've got to put S-Blaze in the conversation too, unfortunately. That pathetic little loser.
You don't like him very much, do you?
Well, why would I? I handed my belt to him out of respect, and I got a run elbow in the face that almost screwed up all my surgeries. And now I'm sitting here at the announce table instead of basically being back. Yeah, I should have been back by now if he hadn't done what he did, and probably winning the world title again. But said, like, again, I've got nothing against you being here. I think you're beautiful and you're awesome and you're sexy and stuff, and it's really a nice experience being here with you. But I would prefer to be in that ring, wrestling, and personally, you could be a ref in it.
Me too. I love being a ref.
You got opportunity to be an announcer. Maybe the head announcer might have been gone, I don't know. Oh, last second
maybe
again.
you could be the head announcer until you get back.
Ow, as he bounces there. Yeah, it could be, but we'll see what the boss wants. I've been asked as a special guest and stuff, and more of a colour commentator here. Oh, getting pinned. Oh, could he pull it off too?
What do they think of me?
Who, me or her?
What do they think of me announcing?
Well, yeah, that's why you're doing this trial thing, aren't they? And to me, you've shown a lot of testicle fortitude in that.
Thank you.
Going through the crap you have tonight and still coming out here. Like, I was offering to carry you out here and stuff, and you wanted to walk out on your steam.
Well, yeah, I need to show them.
Yeah. Like, you've literally been embarrassed today by SupernovaTiffy and Amy and all that. You know, you've been stripped down to your underwear, you've been beaten silly, and you're not a professional wrestler or anything, and yet, even though you've had your clothes ripped off you, you've got some badges added, you still come out here, even though you even said earlier in the night that you felt what was it, not subconscious, self-conscious and that, you know, I don't know why, look like your body, you show off more, you definitely should be self-conscious. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be, but you said you felt that way. And you got a great body. You put a lot of the wrestlers, female wrestlers, to shame with that body of yours in the back. Oh, this last second got him. Oh, he kicked him in the leg then. That's smart by Theodore. If he climbs out now, he may not be able to stand up, Crusher. I think Crusher can take more punishment than that, but again, if his knee gives out, no matter how much punishment he can get, he can't get to his feet. Oh no, he's back over like he did nothing to him. He's whipping him in the corner. Oh, come. Ow, some massive haymakers there. There we go. Boom. Snake eyes. Oh, Crusher's going high. Earlier during, I think it was Theodore's segment, he actually went for a moonsault then. I think he slipped, actually missed it. That one he connected, but Theodore somehow it like rejuvenated him. That's the word I'm looking for. Again, I'm not a professional
announcer.
Yeah, unlike Ivatopia. Theodore's trying to climb out, and Crusher's there stopping him again. Oh, again with that spear. Mid-air to the gut.
Very tough match for both of them.
Yeah, but more for Theodore though. And I think that's it. I think Crusher's going to climb out and win this now. New Stream Fighter champion. Again, it'll just be.
Come on, Theodore,
second
get
reign.
up.
I think he's only had it once.
Theodore, come on, get up.
No, he's not going to. Wait, what's he doing? Oh my god, look, moonsault!
Oh, he did that all on his own.
Well, yeah, that's what a moonsault is. Did he not get it all?
I don't think he did. I think he did more damage, but now it's giving Theodore a chance.
Theodore just stared at him in shock instead of climbing out. Well, he's picking up, but if he does something big to put him down, then we'll go for the pin or try and climb out quick. I think we could get better climbing out than going for the pin. Power driver could do it. He needs to climb out now. Okay, he's putting the boot in. Well, I guess. Oh, God, that was vicious. I was going to say, I guess he was testing him. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful RKO then. I think that's a desperation move, though. And Crusher got up first. Yep, desperation. Okay, I think if Theodore did try to climb out, Crusher would have got up and knocked him straight off. So that kick was smart. He was testing him.
Tap?
I don't know if he keeps this on. He could do. He's taking some punishment.
Tapped?
Once or twice in his career. It's quite rare, but he has in the past. But at the same time, oh, it could be over and pinned. Did he pass out from that too? Kicked out. At the same time, I don't think he's taken such a beating like this for a very long time in a match. Look at all that blood. Not mistaken, that's all Theodore's. None of that. Yeah, all is from Crusher.
Yeah, I don't think Crusher's been busted open once.
No. If I was the ref, I would stop this.
Did he?
Yeah, the ref stopped it. He's awarding the title to him. I didn't see a tap.
I didn't either. Theodore's definitely not going to like that.
I think Charles was in charge. As we go to the replays, let me try and get Charles, come here. What's going on? What? Yeah. Okay. Charles just said he's stopping the match and awarding it to Crusher because he's noticed Theodore passed out. He said he didn't tap, but he had passed out. So if the match continued, basically Crusher could have just pinned him 1, 2, 3 easy, or knowing Crusher, he likes to hurt people. He could have just carried on beating the snot out of him. So for Theodore's own safety, he's ended the match and he's awarded the match to Crusher. And by doing that, Crusher is now a Stream Fighter champion. Like you said, when Theodore comes to, I don't think he's going to like that outcome at all. But
unfortunately,
yeah, he didn't tap though. He passed out of blood loss basically in the beating. Like he's had some good moves like that. That kick as he's down then to his leg and stuff, trying to take the big man down. But then Stem, like, he just smushed him against the side of the cage. It's like a little fly. Like this, I thought it was over. I think Theodore last absolute second came out of this, didn't he, if I'm not mistaken. See, look, he's about to get his leg over, and boom! He definitely gave Crusher a lot tougher match than Crusher expected. And even that, he gave running past and he kicked Crusher in the head. And Crusher just shook off like it was nothing. I said with Crusher, you can't just beat him down, you gotta out-wrestle him and get him down for that 3 count when he's at least suspecting that's how you beat Crusher. If you just try and beat the snot out of him, he's going to give up all the time. Like even Gary's last man standing match, that was more of a fluke that he won. Combination of, as we said earlier, of a drunk Jess thinking, oh, someone's down, let me help you up. And then him missing that move and Gary at the last second getting out of the way. That he would, otherwise Crusher did beat Gary, in my opinion. If Jess hadn't have done that, Sky would be back with him now. See, look, he just passed out. Boom. And the ref stopped it. New Stream Fighter champion. You agree or not, but for Theodore's safety, that's what happened. We got Dane going for the Dispute Champion against Ruthless. As far as I know, these two aren't going out anymore. I'm not sure. And we're talking about the stuff from the last Jess special. Generated a buzz there for interfering. So after she just won a match. And we will be going to the thingies in a second. Dane and, of course, Ruth. Oh, someone's asking her to teach it or something. Thanks for sharing your knowledge, Jess. I hope I'll return the favour sometime. Nice. So let's go to Dane and, of course, Ruth in the back before the main event now.
Tonight, one-on-one. Just like we've done many nights. But this time, in front of everybody. This time, not to give the other person pleasure. This time, it's to hurt the other person. This time, it's to destroy the other person. And this is one of the hardest things I had to do. IVATOPIA, I'm going to give you a very quick shout out. You may not always been the most perfect guy out there, but I'm sad for you disappearing after tonight. And of course what's happened to Jess. And it makes my heart ache even more to know how much you love Jess and she loves you, and you're never going to be together again. And it really hurts my heart because I feel that's me and Ruth right now. The whole difference is you're in another country soon. She's passed on to the other world. I'll still see Ruth day in, day out in this company. And I have to see that broken heart after what she did to me. So I'm hoping tonight, winning the world title and get my dream finally, and in the process destroying you, will help me get over this. Because I don't know what else to do. I've got to win. I've got to beat you. I've got to mend this broken heart that you've broken to a million pieces. Tonight, I start over. Tonight, I become the world champion. Tonight, I prove I'm a true main eventer. Tonight, I don't know what else tonight. This interview's over. Let's get this match done with. I've got to get through tonight.
I am your current world champion, and it has been a dream of mine since I used to watch wrestling. It's been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember to be an IWD world champion, and yet tonight, the biggest nightmare is also happening. In that ring, the person I love more than anything, more than anybody in this entire world and universe, will be out there with hatred in his eyes, trying to destroy me, take my dream off of me. You know what? I may not be the prettiest, and I may not be the princess, but tonight I will do whatever it takes to keep this belt. I don't care what it takes. I will make sure that I will show you that I'm worthy of this belt in your heart. You said I shattered it in a million pieces, and I've already apologized profusely. But the thing is I'm going to shatter you into a million pieces. And after tonight's over, I'll do whatever you want and whatever it takes to mold it back together and fix it and glue it, to mend you. Because after tonight, I want that fairy tale. I want to walk away as the princess to Canadian royalty. I want to walk away still the world champion. I want us back together. And if I have to go through hell and back, with every time I hit you, with every time I make you shout in pain, then my own heart will be breaking while I do it. I will do it, because I know it's the only way to get through to you, the only way I have a chance to get back with you. Because at the end of the day, it's my ability in the ring that you first saw when I took you to your limit, and you won that elimination at the Battle Royale thing we did. And after you saw that, you then saw not only was I an equal to you, but you then saw the love that was created from that moment. I'm going to recreate that tonight. I don't care how many times I've got to destroy you, how many times. I'm gonna cause you pain tonight. You're gonna see that we are meant to be together. You know why? I believe it's gonna work because I have enough ruthlessness in me to pull this off. And very quick shout out to Jess Awesome, great competitor in the ring. It saddens me that we're about to lose you for good, and I'll never get to destroy you and defeat you in the ring again. As for you, IVATOPIA, we had some fun times over the years. Good luck wherever you are. But that's out of the way now. The most important thing in my mind and my heart right now is Dane in this title in this match. Nothing else matters.
Wow, looks like she's finished. The camera's still on her.
Oh,
you look in
wow.
her face how focused she is. So she's going to, every time she hits Dane, she is going to basically her own heart be breaking. But she's going to do it because she's ruthlessness to pull this off.
Would you feel that way with SupernovaTiffy?
I don't know right now. Like I said, maybe back in the day. But why do I feel that way when I've got basically on a nice date with you soon?
True.
Well, anyway, like...
Would you feel that way with me then?
We don't know each other well enough. Maybe at some point.
Hey! We're going on a date!
Yeah, the date! You beat SupernovaTiffy, we get 2 more.
Woohoo!
And there's Kyla reffing this match. I got a feeling this would have been you main eventing reffing this match.
It still should have been me, let's face it.
Yeah, because Kyla
doing it?
Yeah, Kyla's not the best ref, and unfortunately people have been saying you've done some mistakes of late, but you're more experienced than she is. Here comes Dane. Wow, look how serious Dane looks.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna attack the woman that he loves.
To try and win the world title. What's also a dream of his to be the world champion. A lot of people told him he's the main eventer, and he keeps saying he's not until he can prove it. So we go back to some of the Jess specials, and we'll head back to the match in a minute. Wow, a lot of heart and emotion in this main event coming up. Why did Jess go in there and come out again?
She decided against it.
Maybe she was checking if they were in there to give an interview. I mean, it was a bit late now. It was like 20 past 10 there. Whatever this was. And it's awful weather. Look at the rain.
God, it looks so cloudy. It looks like England.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
I know, that's why I said it.
And you know, Ruthless is from there too. Dane's from Canada.
I hear they have nice weather.
Oh, she's going for a nap in the hospital. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's the best place to go for a nap.
What about the hotel room she had? We get back to the main match and April's calling it. Boom, ding, ding, ding. They're underway. That's how this goes. Oh, Dane with a couple of blocks there.
So who do you want to win and who do you think will win?
I'm mixed with this. I personally feel Dane's going to pull this off. And part of me really wants Dane to win because he'll finally achieve being the main eventer like he wants. But at the same time, by doing that, I think he's going to destroy his and Ruth's relationship for good. Oh, like he just took head off like that. Well, I think if Ruth can pull this off, they might have a chance together.
You don't think they'll have a chance if she loses?
No, because I think he's focused on just winning this. I think
yeah, but she is too. I mean, she's not going to hold back just because it's the love of her life.
No, but like she pointed out in her interview, when did they get together after the elimination match? They took each other to the limits and back. And for some reason, that really seems to give Dane respect and love. Look at him and Gary. They went 7 matches straight and Gary came out on top on it. And at the end of that, killing each other, throwing each other through windows, you know, into cars. They destroyed each other. They came out as basically best mates. Have respect for each other. He beat the little snot out of Ruth. She beat the snot out of him. He overcome Ruth and won. They came out bloody lovers. He has something about people beating the snot out of him and him beating the snot out of them, and it seems to solidify some kind of love and relationship with him. So I feel if he destroys...
It's so twisted.
It might be, but maybe out of respect. Oh wow, that's impressive. I feel that's something they would have done in the bedroom normally, not for a match.
I mean, technically you can use bedroom positions in here.
That's one thing with...
positions from here in the bedroom.
Yeah, there's one thing what I have noticed with Ruth when she is in the ring. She does some very unique pinning positions, and I think that's why she is the world champion. Because some of these guys, you think, oh, she can't hold them down. But she does these, like, wrapped legs around them, and it's just awkward to get out of. And even though they're technically stronger than her, she can't, basically, they can't free themselves quick enough for the free count. That's all she needs. I think that's why she's been successful, even though technically since she's been the world champion, she kept the belt by DQ because of Dane's interference, and there wasn't a count-out victory at one point. So she's not actually got a clean victory yet, unfortunately for her. But yeah, I feel if Dane wins this, he's just going to basically do what he wants. He's going to have the world title, what he really wants. And I feel he's just going to leave. But I feel if Ruth can prove to him that he's not a main eventer yet, even though she's one of the main people telling him he is, and can help him up and stuff, they might have a chance together. But we'll see. So like that, all the weight on him, holding that leg, beautiful. But Dane does have the experience of the two. Oh, moonsault! 1, 2. Does have the experience, and he has the strength advantage here. Ruth definitely has the speed advantage, and I think she has a bit more technical ability to him with some of her octopus-like pins she does.
Her octopus pins?
Yeah. And I think she might have the emotional edge just. Because she's fueling her rage to get him back by destroying him. Well, that was a great move by her. She'll boom, pin, boom, pin. That's what she needs to do. The crowd's respecting. Where Dane, I think, he just focused on winning. He's not seeing this as a chance to get back with Ruth. She's seeing this as a chance to get with him, and I think that's the difference. He seems to have this weird, like we talked about, this weird love, respect for people beating the snot out of him, and him being an equal to him. And if Ruth can prove she's an equal, or superior by beating him, I think he's got more chance to get back together. Just how Gary beat the snot out of him and won their best of 7, or whatever you want to call it, and they became tag team partners and former tag champs now. See like that, Dodger hooking. You see how she wrapped her legs around and oh, beautiful over the belly. So yeah, I personally think Dane's going to... See, like that, we're talking about the ultimate stuff. 2, and that's good. Last second. I think Dane's going to win, but I would like Ruth to pull this off. It'd also be nice for her to actually get a nice victory in her title run. Got beautiful knees there.
True.
And straight to a pin, because she hasn't really had a clean victory yet. It's not really been her fault. Oh, 2.9! It's not been her fault, because of Dane interfering and someone else interfering, but it's still taints her run a little bit. 2. Well, she did a smart thing. Big move pin. She only needs for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And if you keep Dane on his toes like that, that's how she can win this. 1, 2, that means it could be ultra row. Oh, wow. That's how she won the title off Griffin, remember.
2.
Oh, last second. And a second one. And showing her extreme power she has.
2.
She's not the strongest in the division, but she has, I would explain, like explosive power. Like, I would say someone like Lucy, Ruby, wow, is right for the strongest. But Ruth can stand up to him with explosive power. You know what I'm saying?
Like the moves that she does quick and hard. Just
got dropped on her face. Oh, come on. Kyle, that's a fast count. You don't win the title that way, though. Wow, Dane, he's arguing with Kyle about it, saying that was a fast count. He wants the match restarted. Holy fudge. Wow, she's still the champ. So we're going to go to the match replays?
That was not a clean victory.
No, but I feel that's Kyle. Like what we said earlier, Kyle is not that experienced of being a ref. And I think it showed them with the fast counts. Wow. Go to replays. Like I said, this was back and forth. They didn't let go at all with each other, like we said they wouldn't. I guess I was right. Dane was going to win it, but she did keep the title. But that's not going to help with the respect thing between the two of them.
No, definitely not.
But Kyle's given everything she had in there. But that's what I'm talking about with the explosive power sheet of hers. Like, she can just like throw you up quickly and then use that to get you into a good move to power you down. Where someone like Lucy or the Demon Goddess can just, literally hold you up with one arm. Even like Ruby. Press you 2 or 3 times and slam you. You can see you got that strength. She doesn't have the strength, but she has enough to fling them up in the air quick enough to slam them down. Just get them on the shoulder and slam them down. And you notice when she should be in here in a second, why she got counted out, not only because of the fast count, she had the front of her face slammed against that candlestick. If the replay shows us in a second. Now that's a kick out, it should be in a minute. See there, again, explosive power in the air, boom! I feel Kyla was doing the nice counts, but not when it was in the ring. See, she went with the candle, she actually brought it in here, and he reversed her, look, her face hits it, right in the corner, bang! That's why she was out on her feet.
We are not having the main event end in count out on my watch. Especially when, no offense, Kyla, that was a fast count. But you're still the ref, so I'm still gonna abide by what you said. That is a win for Dane, and Ruthless lost. But she gets to keep the title. But I'm warning you right now to restart this match with barbed wire around it. With the title on the line. So everyone in the back who's in charge, get a barbed wire around that ring. And while we wait on that to be done, we're going to go to the back now and catch up with Happy Man. And let's go to that. And then after that, this match is going to be restarted with barbed wire with the title on the line. And you know what? I'm going to take a seat at the announce table. So I'm going to help call this match so I make sure that we get what we're supposed to get.
You want to know why I told Gwen to attack because IVATOPIA in her match? It's nothing personal, it was business. I was asked by Amy Law. I know Ivan Reaver has a soft spot for her, as in Jess, but the thing is, as he knows very well, this was business. She is soon to be 25% owner. I do something good for her happy days to me and sad days to everyone else. In fact, why is there no little umbrella in this cocktail? How dare you, you stupid striker, come here. How dare you? Don't you dare look at me like that. I know that's the look you want to hit me. I just do it. Then the contract's over. Then your career's over. Or you can go off and get the tiny umbrella for my drink. Remember, it's the one with the happy faces on it. And make sure to redo the whole drink once again. This is tainted here in your face. Thank you. Now, why are you still here? I answered your question. Now get out of my sight. Happy days to me, sad days to you and everyone else. Okay, so we got Ruth and Dane. Barbed wire match restarted. Well, technically another match.
What do you think about Happy?
Well, like he said, it was just business on his part. I don't agree what he did. And he's giving striking and he goes slapping in the back again. How can you forget his umbrellas with smiley faces? Like, we've been at pools in the past with him. He's always had smiley faces. I can remember. Striker's incompetent, but it's beside the point. And hi, new boss.
Hello.
So you're out here, so I assume you wanted this match done properly? Oh
yes,
god, barbed wire!
I'm going to make sure of it.
And again, we can't have a count now, because they can't leave the ring. A lot of weapons thrown in there too, and a light tube it seems, a chair. Speaking of light tube, she's trying to bring it. Oh, Dane stopped her. Oh, since you're out here, who do you think's going to win? Oh, April, I didn't even ask you earlier when you asked me. I guess I'll stick to the same thing, Dane, but I prefer Ruth to pull it off. So what's yours too? How she hit the back head on the chair?
I think I want Ruth to win. She seems like a very competent person, and she seems very strong.
And boss, you also beat the star of her when you debuted. To say you were putting the divisions on notice and stuff. I'm surprised you've not wrestled yet. I know you had a lot to deal. I know you've had a lot to deal with in the situation with Emma getting falsely arrested. You deal with that for most of the weeks. Obviously, we now know it was actually caused. Ruby caused all that.
This has been a nightmare, but that's okay. I'm going to get everything in order and straighten this place out.
April, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. I really want Ruth to win, but I want Dane to win too. They're both so good.
Oh, look at how flexible she is. And there's like octopus stuff on hers. Oh, Dane went for that vicious clothesline again. He got hit in the back of the head. There's a back and forth now, kicks and punches. Ow. Oh, I'm just heard as well. Apparently, IVATOPIA has hit the airport, and apparently the plane has taken off. And Amy was there. Apparently, she decided to flash him when he was leaving, and she was laughing her head off. Wow.
I didn't think she liked him.
Well, what the report says, she was doing it to make fun of him.
How does that make fun of somebody?
She also had a sign saying you never get this or any ever again.
Unless he's going to an isolated island, he will definitely get it again.
I don't know.
It is
One, two.
You really think he's gonna be dropped off with somewhere that has a female?
Oh my god, what happened?
Oh wow, a female and not do it with her?
I had no clue. Whoa, great move by Ruth then.
This might help Ruth win.
One, two,
three.
Oh my god, last second. Yeah, she's fired up and Dane seems a bit out of it now. I don't know who caused that, but whatever. Oh, go for a pin again. One, two,
three.
Ah, kick out. Also getting reports that for some reason after this, Grasshopper said he's heading to the hospital to visit Jess. Even though she still is hanging on there.
He's not going to try to kill her, is he?
Well, there's doctors now, so he should be able to. Two! Oh my god! The crowds are on their feet here and clapping like mad.
Yeah, this is a very tough match.
Definitely, after that explosion, it seemed to have gone to Ruth's favour after that explosion.
Too bad Jess isn't in the company anymore.
One,
she seemed like she was
two,
really good.
Two! Oh my god, 2.9! She's got to stay on top of him and be ruthless right now. That's what she's doing. She called for the bell. Did Dane actually tap, or did she call that wrong? Either way, Ruth is still the world champion, and Dane is still not true. Well, come out as a main eventer, as he put it.
I mean, really, he didn't do that bad in the match.
Oh, what's she gonna do? Oh god, they got each other by hands.
Kiss him?
What's happening? What's happening?
She's gonna kiss him.
No, they're both staring at each other. Oh, whoa.
Nope.
She's got me headlock. What's she going to do? She's not going to put him on, DDT him on that chair, she'll let him go. Oh, she's trying to talk to him, it seems. I think Dane's getting close to smacking her, though. No, she's trying to talk him down.
Oh, come on. This is very unacceptable, by the way.
Well, unless you start the match and give us a fourth part, make an Iron Man or something.
I won't, because Dane's extremely hurt. He got more hurt than Ruth.
Definitely.
In that match, especially after the explosion,
Yeah,
which I'm suspecting that Ruth caused.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like, that was incredible, that move then. It wouldn't surprise me because at the end of the day, she said she'd do what it takes.
Exactly.
Well, obviously we're not sure if she did or not. There's no proof, but...
Because Dane had her.
And as we were saying before about him being the main eventer, like April was pointing out, in his eyes, until he wins the world title, he doesn't consider himself a main eventer. No matter how many people tell him he is. And he has these amazing main events until he's the world champ. That's why he doesn't consider it. So Rufus stopped him being the main eventer in his eyes right now. Maybe not everyone else's. As that explosion went off, of course, Kyler got hit with it. So good job you were in there, April. That would have been you. And look, she instead of checking he's okay, she just went like hell for level on him. And that she said she would do. She would be ruthless in the situation. And give Dane credit though, and prove why he is a main eventer, how he kept kicking out of this stuff.
He's a very tough opponent.
Definitely.
You can't deny him that.
No, and I believe he is a main eventer, but unfortunately for him, he doesn't until he wins the world title. And that's never happened yet. He's had the Stream Fighter, he's had the tag. 2.9, shoulder. And then this. I'm not sure, like...
I'll make sure that this stuff doesn't happen in the future.
Again, did he tap then? Because I can't see him tapping with his hands, and his mouth is covered. Did April do... Sorry, not you, April. Did Kai do the wrong decision there, April?
I think she did. Me too.
But either way, that means 2 wrong decisions in a row. That's helped Ruth win it. And like you said, unless you're going to restart the match, boss, what you said you won't, we're out of time, it'll be part 4. And like I just got updates that Grasshopper is apparently rushing and speeding to the hospital. I don't know what he wants to see with Jess. Not like she can talk with him. With that being said, I've been Reva time all the time. Like, subscribe, that good stuff. And next to me is the beautiful, wonderful, sexy April. Going on a date with her soon, and of course, the wonderful, not bad looking yourself there, boss.
No, thank you.
Like, subscribe, everyone. Bye.
Bye.